Welcome to this episode of our CompTIA SecurityX series. Today, we're diving into Topic 2.6.1, Integrating Zero Trust Concepts into System Architecture Design. This topic focuses on applying continuous authorization, context-based reauthentication, and secure network architecture using segmentation, microsegmentation, VPN, and Always-On VPN. These are critical components in designing secure, modern enterprise systems. Let's begin with continuous authorization. In a zero-trust model, access is not granted indefinitely. Continuous authorization ensures that a user session is constantly evaluated based on risk factors like behavior, location, device health, and network status. For example, a healthcare employee who logs in from a secure office network might be allowed to access patient records, but that same session suddenly switches to a public Wi-Fi. The system will detect a change and revoke access until the user verifies again. This real-time monitoring helps reduce the window of opportunity for attackers and ensures that access remains appropriate throughout the session. Next is context-based reauthentication. This means that users must reauthenticate when the context of their session changes in a way that increases risk. Triggers might include switching devices, logging in from a new location, using an unfamiliar IP address, or accessing the network at an unusual time. For instance, if a user logs in from California and 5 minutes later appears to be logging in from Singapore, the system will flag this as a suspicious context shift and demand another form of authentication. This ensures that stolen sessions or devices can't be used without detection. Moving into network architecture, the first layer is segmentation. This involves dividing the network into smaller zones, using VLANs and firewalls to limit lateral movement. For example, in a hospital, the HR department, finance team, and patient care systems should each be on separate segments. If malware hits the HR segment, it won't be able to jump to financial or medical systems. Segmentation enforces role-based access control and limits the impact of a security incident. Going further, we have microsegmentation. While segmentation operates at the network level, microsegmentation works at the workload or application level. It controls how individual apps, services, or containers communicate with each other, even on the same subnet. Imagine a web server that should only talk to a specific database. Microsegmentation enforces this rule, preventing that server from accessing other systems it doesn't need to interact with. This approach is especially powerful in cloud and virtualized environments where traditional firewalls may not reach. Tools like VMware NSX and Illumio enable this fine-grained control. Now let's talk about VPNs, virtual private networks. A VPN creates an encrypted tunnel between the user and the organization's internal systems. This is essential for remote workers, especially when using public networks. For example, a radiologist working from home can use a VPN to securely view X-rays and patient records without exposing them to the internet. The encryption protects data in transit and helps maintain compliance with security policies. Finally, we have Always-On VPN. Unlike traditional VPNs that require manual connection, Always-On VPN is configured to start automatically when a device boots up or connects to any network. This ensures the device is always in a secure state, even before the user logs in. It's extremely useful in regulated industries where security compliance must be enforced at all times. If a laptop is lost or stolen, Always-On VPN ensures it was never accessing sensitive data, without encryption or monitoring. In summary, Zero Trust is not a single tool or product. It's a framework built on the assumption that no user or device should be trusted by default. Continuous authorization and context-based reauthentication ensure that identity and access are constantly evaluated. Segmentation and microsegmentation restrict the spread of threats. VPN and Always-On VPN secure communications from any location. Together, these elements form the backbone of a modern zero-trust security architecture. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next SecurityX breakdown.